Correct. Turn it over to the correct. Mighty, how many are in the New Testament?
27.
Correct. Brave. Name the first 3 books of the Old Testament.
Genesis, Exodus, and Leviticus.
Correct. Mighty, name the first 3 books of the New Testament.
Matthew, Mark, Luke, John.
Correct. Matthew, Mark, Luke. Brave. What did Joseph's father make for him?
Colorful coat.
Judges? Correct. Mighty, what did God tell Samson not to cut? Correct. Brave, who betrayed Jesus before the cock crowed thrice?
Peter.
Correct. Mighty, which psalm starts out, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want? Correct. Brave, who saw the Lord appear to him in a burning bush? Mighty, who saw the correct? Mighty, who did Cain kill? Correct. Brave, which book comes immediately after Ruth? Which book comes immediately after Ruth?
First Samuel.
Correct. Mighty, which book comes immediately after Esther? Correct. Brave, name one book in the New Testament that begins with the letter P.
Peter.
Judges?
Yes,
The
yes,
New
yes.
Testament?
It is a New Testament one.
Yes, but what is happening here?
Yeah.
So we'll accept.
Okay. Mighty, name the book in the Old Testament that begins with the name the book in the Old Testament that begins with the letter P.
Psalms.
Correct. Brave, spell the word resurrection.
R-E-S-O-R-E-T-I-O-N.
Incorrect. Mighty, spell the word resurrection.
R-E-S-S-U-R-R-E-C-T.
No. R-E-S-U-R-R-E-C-T-I-O-N. Mighty, spell the word redemption. Correct. Brave, spell the word Nebuchadnezzar.
N-E-B-C-H-A-D-N-E-Z-Z-A-R.
Correct. Mighty, spell the word Emmanuel. Say that again? Correct. Brave, true or false, Michael can be found in the New Testament. Incorrect. Scrap that question, eh? Scrap that one, because it's either true or false. True or false, Malachi, this is for Mighty. Malachi can be found in the Old Testament. Correct. Alright, this is a fill in the blank for Brave. I am the dash, and the dash who believes in me, though he may dash, he shall dash. Fill in the blank. I'm going to repeat it. I am the dash, and the dash who believes in me, though he may dash, he shall dash. Once more. I am the dash, and the dash who believes in me, though he may dash, he shall dash. You're taking too long. I'm going to pass the question to Mighty. I am the dash, I'm filling the blank. I am the dash, and the dash who believes in me, though he may dash, he shall dash.
I am the life and the resurrection, and who believes in me shall live.
Okay, correct. I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. Alright, so so this is Mighty's question. It's a fill in the blank as well. For dash so loved the dash that he gave his only begotten dash, that whosoever believe in him should not dash but have everlasting life.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish but have everlasting life.
Amen. Amen. Mighty Brave's question, another fill in the blank. This is Brave's question. It's a fill in the blank also. In the dash, God created the dash and the dash.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Alright. Mighty, dash shall not live by dash alone, but by every dash that proceeds from the dash of God.
Repeat, please.
Dash shall not live by dash alone, but by every dash that proceeds from the dash of God. Alright, was our final. Oh, we turn over this question to Brave. Brave, it's a fill in the blank. Dash shall not live by dash alone, but by every dash that proceeds from the dash of God.
God shall not live by bread alone.
You started already. Alright, let me start over. Dash shall not live by dash alone, but by every dash that proceeds from the dash of God. Alright, so the answer is man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeds from the mouth of God. Alright, that was our final question in section 1. Judges, may I have the points, please? Not yet? Alright, we'll give you a minute or two to kind of just collect yourself before we get to section 2. So that's Mighty Warriors and Brave Warriors. We're about to get into section 2. You have a minute to just collect yourself. Timekeeper, give me a minute on the clock, please.
You want to score for her?
And we begin again with Brave Warriors. Brave, this is your speech section. You have 1 minute and you are to answer as much questions in this section as possible. You can pass the questions, alright? So you have to answer as much questions in this section. Are you ready? Brave, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's go. Which book do you find the story of the fire serpent? Incorrect. What does the omnipotent mean? What did God do on the 7th day? What did God do on the 7th day? Pass. True or false? Jesus was killed by drowning. Which Old Testament prophet spent 3 days in the belly of a great fish?
Jonah.
Who betrayed Samson to tell her the secret of his strength? What happened to Jesus when he was in the wilderness? Did you hear that? Incorrect. What happened to Jesus 3 days after he died? True or false? Peter was a fisherman. Alright, thank you. Mighty Warriors, you have a minute to answer as much questions in this section. Timekeeper, a minute on the clock, please. Name a book in the Old Testament that begins with the letter N. Oh, correct. How many disciples did Jesus choose? Correct. What was the boat that Noah built called? Correct. What was Paul's name before it was changed? Correct. What does Emmanuel mean? True. True or false? God took 8 days to finish creation. 8 days?
False came first.
How long was Lazarus dead before he was raised? Which city fell after the Israelites marched around it daily for 7 days? Incorrect. What was thrown into the lion's den? Who was thrown into the lion's den? Correct. When Jesus was in the wilderness for 40 days, what was he doing? Correct. What sea did the children of Israel cross after leaving Egypt?
Time.
And that last one is for incorrect.
Alright, so that was our speed section. That was our speed section. We get into judges.
Test the Bodles, please. Just test them.
Judges. Alright, so judges, I might need your help to know who person was on first. Now remember, quizzers, you wait to be identified. After you press the buzzer, you wait to be identified, alright?
Alright, then some minister help us with the looking at the buzzer card.
So, quizzers, remember, you wait to be identified. Brave warriors.
One is one?
Yeah.
Go ahead, sis.
90 warriors are on 21 and brave warriors are 10.
90 warriors on 21, brave warriors on 10. Alright. We are ready. Right, guys, remember, you gain 2 points if you get an answer correct. You also lose 2 points if the answer is incorrect. Alright, are you ready? In what year did Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, besiege Jerusalem? Brave. Correct. Where did Nebuchadnezzar carry some of the vessels he took from the house of God? 90? Judges, the land of Shinar. What tongue should the children that come before the king is able to learn? 90? Correct. What would the king feed them on and for how long? Mighty, wait to be identified. Go ahead. For how long? Judges? Okay. What was the name of the children that were among the children of Judah? What was the name of the children that were among the children of Judah? Pass. What did the king change Ananiah, Mishael, and Azariah's names to? Brave. Judges? Alright. Daniel did not want to defile himself with the king's food. Therefore, what did he ask to eat instead? Brave.
Vegetables and water.
Judges?
No.
No? Incorrect. Pulse and water. How long would Daniel and his friends eat the pulse and water for? I think it was brave.
10 days.
Correct. How many times better were the children of Judah than all the magicians and astrologers? Mighty. Mighty. Correct. In what year of Nebuchadnezzar's reign did he had a dream that troubled? Brave.
Second.
Correct. What would happen to anyone that couldn't interpret the king's dream? Mighty. Correct. When was the secret of the king's dreams revealed to Daniel? Alright, we'll hold that one. When Daniel was interpreting the dream for the king, what was the head of the image made from? Brave.
Gold.
Correct. True or false? The breast of the image and its arms were made of wood. Brave.
False.
Correct. True or false? The image feet were of iron and clay. Mighty.
False.
Incorrect. What was the beast, the belly, and thighs made of? Mighty. Correct. True or false? The interpretation of the dreams were about different kingdoms. Brave.
False.
Incorrect. True. How many?
Please avoid that one.
No, the thing is this. If they answer first, it was wrong.
If it goes wrong.
Okay.
It was first, so it was wrong.
How many kingdoms were mentioned in the Mighty? Correct. What was the height of the image of gold that the king made? Mighty.
3 square feet.
Correct. What was the breadth of the image? Mighty.
3 cubits.
Incorrect. 6 cubits. What was the name of the plain in Babylon that the image was set up in? It was Dura. In chapter 3, what should happen when the people hear all kinds of music? Brave.
They should bow down and worship the statue. They should bow down and worship the statue.
Judges? Yes. Spell the word sultry. Brave.
P-S-A-L-T-E-R-Y.
Correct. Spell the word dulcimer. Mighty.
D-U-L-C-I-N-G.
Sorry?
D-U-L-C-I-N-G.
Okay, alright. Alright. What will happen to anyone who did not fell down and worship the image? Brave.
They'll be thrown in a fire furnace.
Correct. True or false? Daniel and his friends bowed to the golden image. Brave.
False.
True. Correct. What was the name of the people that accused Daniel? Brave.
There are
Pass.
Time, sorry.
You're taking too long to answer. How many times utter did Nebuchadnezzar told his men to eat the furnace for Daniel and his friends? Brave.
7 times.
Correct. What happened to the men that threw the Hebrew boys in the furnace? Mighty.
They were burned.
Correct. Yeah, they were killed by the flame. What happened to Daniel, Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego? Brave.
They were saved by the angel of God.
Judges?
No.
No, they were not correct. In the furnace, who was talking with Daniel and his friends? Mighty. Mighty. In chapter 4, Nebuchadnezzar had another dream. What was it about? In chapter 4, Nebuchadnezzar had a mighty. Wrong answer came first. In the dream, how far did the height of the tree reach? 90? Correct. After Nebuchadnezzar told Daniel the dream, how long was he astonished for? He was astonished for 1 hour. When When Daniel the king dreamed, who did the tree represent? Mighty. Correct. In chapter 5, Belshazzar the king made a feast. How many of his lords attended? Mighty. 1,000. What did Belshazzar ask for to drink from during the feast? Brave. No, the golden vessel and the silver vessel. What did the people who were drinking saw appeared on the king's wall? Mighty? Judges, is that enough? Okay, correct. Writing coming from the fourth,
That's
the
what-
fingers
that's
of a
the
man's
writing.
hand.
So you accept it?
Okay, accepted. What was the promise? Brave. Be quiet, Mighty. I need to.
Who can tell what the writing talking about? Will wear a robe of purple and a gold chain.
Judges, correct. What did the writing on the wall say? Brave.
Many tekel. UPHARSI.
Correct. Correct. What was the interpretation of the word mini? Mighty. Correct. What was the interpretation of the word tekel?
Brave.
Mike. Brave? Brave.
It means that you have been laid on a scale and found to be true light.
Judges, you are waiting for the balances and all wanting.
Go ahead.
After Belshazzar died, who took over the kingdom? Brave. Correct. In chapter 6,
Mighty.
Mighty, it was mighty. She's correct.
in chapter 6, how many princes did Darius set over? Mighty? Correct. True or false? Did Darius prefer Daniel above all the presidents and princes? Brave?
True.
Correct. How many times Daniel prayed and gave thanks? Mighty? Correct. 3 times. Why was Daniel cast in the lion's den? Mighty?
Because he was going to king and
Judges?
Because you know what?
Said you not pray to king, but pray to God.
Yeah.
After Daniel was thrown in the den, what was used? Seal? Brave? Incorrect. A stone. When Daniel was in the den of lions, what did King Darius? Mighty?
Come on, I'm
He
fast.
fasted. True or false? Daniel was eaten by the lion. Brave.
False.
What came and shut the lion's mouth? Mighty?
An angel.
Correct. What happened to the men that had accused Daniel and caused him? Brave?
They were thrown in the lion den and the lion break their bone into many pieces.
True or false? God made us in his image.
Brave.
Brave?
True.
What symbol in the sky did God give to Noah? Mighty?
Hold on. There was a question at 52 and Brave answer. But the question that they give after
It's time. Tell me this.
Alright, so
time.
this is the end of our quiz, our junior quiz. Judges, we need to deliberate before we can get our scores. Alright, over to you, moderator. Come on. Whoa, that was a good match, right? Come on, come on.
Alright. One minute.
No, just leave it. No.
We
We have to ask
need to
because
clarify.
it won't make a difference with the score.
Okay.
There was a question that was answered by Brave and it said that
They said vegetable and water.
Yeah. They said vegetable water and they said it was right, because I said to them previously, please do the King version, which is pulse and water. It's still vegetable, but one is that word pulse is in. So I said to them that please don't use any other version Bible but the King James.
It's kind of technical because we look at pulse, it's speaking in it to legumes.
Right.
So more specific to.
Like not vegetable. So,
But legumes is specific to, you know,
the things that I said to them that if they need to use the King James version or the New King James version, that's one, not any other version, because it's gonna be cause problem in the answer, because the answers are from the King James version. So I did say that to them, right, Chelsea? I did say to you, right? Over and over, right? About using the King James? Yes. Yeah, I did say to you. Malik, did I say to you guys? Okay. Any other clarification? All right, as the judges are deliberate, I give thanks again once again to our junior class, Great Warrior and Maxwell. We'll have the score of the word, so please take it time and tally up. We'll thank Chelsea, our captain, Maurice and Malik from Great Warrior. And from Maxwell, we have Jerome Brown, Abigail Brown, Jabra Brown and Sandy Brown, and praise God. You may exit the stage. Thank you very much. Praise God.
Just before you leave, and that's for the teams, especially come on to the buzzer session, you need to work together, communicate before you. Sometimes, yes, if you're but even if you're sure, you're probably have a little time, you can talk to your teammate before you give the answer. Because I see high scores and you decide at times, question is within the group.